Alright, so today I'm starting on a project and I'm hoping to get it at least built today. I don't know if we'll get much more done to it than that. I'm going to build Eliza a dollhouse for her birthday. They have these 6-inch dolls. Diane has 2 of them and I got one for Eliza for her birthday. And so we're building a dollhouse for them to use for those dolls. So I got a 8-foot 1x6 and I have cut it into several pieces. And this is the design that I'm using is kind of based off of, whoop, there went one of my drills. Based off of an IKEA design, an IKEA dollhouse, but I'm building it myself for 1/3 of the cost. Okay, so I cut the board into 5 pieces. So we have 2 24-inch pieces, 2 18-inch pieces, and a 12-inch piece, which will be the wall on the bottom level. And then I grabbed a scrap piece of 1x4, which will be the wall and the top floor. And I don't care if there's a gap. And then my husband's coming with some reclaimed fence board from my in-laws. That will be the roof. I'm hoping it's wide enough. If not, I'll have to see what I have here to use for the roof. Let me show you. I decided to go, here's my design. I'm actually doing an extra 6 inches on the walls because I can get reclaimed roof wood for the roof, so I don't have to save wood for that. So we're doing 18 inches instead of 12 inches, but this is the basic design. And we're gonna get some built. So we took a break for lunch, and I haven't done very much because Brian called me like right after I started. But the Carousel, it's Memorial Day weekend, so the Carousel is open now, and we're gonna go ride it. Diane, wait.
Dada.
Wait, we're waiting for Liza and Diane, Daddy. Let's go ride the carousel. First ride on the carousel for the year.
They're excited. You want to ride this one with the pretty pink bow, and you want to ride that one with the red saddle?
That's a good one.
Here we go. Upsy daisy.
You gonna get up? Daddy gonna lift you up? Do you remember this from last year, Liza? You did it a couple times.
Don't worry, it'll be fun.
It will be fun. Ready to go? Uh-huh. Oh, yeah? You gonna hold the reins or are you gonna hold the pole? You gonna hold the reins? Did you know this thing is 100 years old like our house?
Actually, when you're just older, our house or this?
I don't know. I had it centennial, I think, like a year or 2 ago.
If it was a year or 2 ago, this would be slightly older.
Yeah. Music. Now on to our Saturday projects.
Now on to the regularly scheduled programming.
Can you tell her thank you?
You're welcome.
Say bye, Eliza.
See you later.
All right, let's go home. Just showing progress. So I have gotten the walls and the base down in place. And then I decided actually to do just 10 inches for the bottom floor. So I cut a board to 10 inches, that will be the center wall. And I am using it to square out the floor the second floor. So I've gotten that. I was accidentally a little bit too far this way. I got that side screwed in, then we're gonna get the other side screwed in, get it squared away, and then get that floor in. And then my husband came home with this board from his parents. So we're gonna cut it, I'm gonna cut it just a couple inches skinnier. And then we're going to use that for a roof. I'm going to sand it down a little bit, but I still want to keep it stained. So I have a weathered gray, or I might do a walnut. So I got to decide what I'm going to do still. So I got to get the roof in place and then figure out the angle for the second floor wall that is a 1x4. And we'll get that done. There's our base, and I put it about a foot from this side so that it was easy to mark, which means when I put wallpaper in, I'm going to be cutting a weird shape. Not perfect measurements, but that's okay because I'll have an extra inch on the end. So that leaves, this will probably be our kitchen side, and that'll be our living room, and then we got the top, which now I got to do my roof. I'm going to have to cut these at an angle with a skill saw. Now I gotta figure out what that angle needs to be. Hi, Eliza. It's all dirty now. All right, I've got it sanded. So it's looking good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the gray weathered stain to just match the old weathered wood as it is, because I don't want to take too much of that character away. And then I picked a side to be the front. So that's gonna be our front side. So now I'm gonna take about an inch or two off the width, and then I gotta cut it to length and stain it so I get all the edges stained correctly. All right, I just finished cutting my angles for the roof, and I'm super excited. So it's kind of a fun off-center, and then the other room will go about right here. So you have a large bedroom and a small bathroom. I have to figure exactly where that's going still. But I ended up doing, I had it marked for 18 and 15 in my plans, but I wanted some overhang. So it's actually 16 by 20. And then I did a 30 angle cut. So 30 angles here and 30 angles here so that they fit well. So now I'm gonna screw these together and then figure out what angle I need to cut these at. And then I'll get this stained and this painted and figure out where that wall needs to go. All right, we've got our, I found some longer screws for the roof, so that's nice and secure. So we've got our roof screwed on, and then I used, here's my little trick. I found a board about the width that was gonna give me what I needed, and then I set it at the same angle as my roof and marked it. And those are the cuts I'm gonna make. So I put the roof right where I wanted it, and then marked my cuts. And now I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna cut them, because they're not exactly 30 degrees like this cut and this cut were, and they're slightly different. So wish me luck figuring that out. So here's what I did. I marked, here's my mark. I worked on that side. Let's see if it works on this side. Here's my mark. And then our skill saw has an ability to change its angle. So I've just been setting it and then making sure the angle matches. And then I'm marking where I want the cut to happen on the outside and cutting it. So here's hoping this one works out, and then we'll see if the roof fits at least close. That's my big goal, is if it's close, then it'll work. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. So my first cut ended up being 45 degrees, and then this one is about 22 and a half. So don't judge me too closely, but look, it's gonna work. And then this, I forgot about that, so I'm gonna have to take another about a ½ inch off the bottom quarter inch to half inch off the bottom to have it fit where I want to. And I'll be done doing